Hey, just a little flashback to the 80s if you haven't heard Madonna's Material Girl. That's your little intro to it. Which just slides right into our lesson today, which is on purchasing. And purchasing is like shopping. So if you like shopping, you're gonna like purchasing. It sounds kind of dry, honestly, but once you get into it, you can purchase for anybody. You can purchase like pencil equipment like you saw in the video yesterday, but you can also purchase clothing for Macy's or shoes for Famous Footwear or Marshalls. So there's purchasing people that work for all of those types of companies. So I'm actually going to show you a purchasing requisition that we use at school to buy things. And this is kind of the same process you would use in any organization, not necessarily Skyward, but this is kind of what happens. So this is in Skyward as an employee, I have access to purchase things, and I'm just going to do a fake requisition. So requisition means that you're asking somebody to buy something for you. So I'm going to buy something, and this just opened a requisition. I'm going to purchase from an online catalog, so we can actually purchase supplies like pencils or mini whiteboards or whiteboard markers from any of these companies. We have a contract with them to get a discount. So I'll just go to Amazon and I will purchase pens for G2G. If we have grilling to give, we're going to need some pens. And it says, so I put that in there. All of this is pre-filled in for me. So it assigns a number to this requisition, and then I tell it what it needs. And then I shop just like I would on Amazon. So we need, actually I need flare pens. Let's do that. I'm actually not going to send this through. So I need these kinds of pens, but usually just one color. So I'll just pick this for now. Tell them it's fake. Okay, so I put it in my cart just like you would on your Amazon purchases. Add to my cart, proceed to checkout. And then it will tell me the name of the purchasing person who organized this contract. Her name is Kristen Woodard. And my delivery should be on Monday. So Kristen Woodard is a person for the district who works in the accounting office who kind of arranges these. And then it says submit order for approval. So that takes me through like the Amazon process. And now I'm going back into Skyward. And it's sending my item to procurement. And so this kind of shows you I'm purchasing from Amazon. That's considered a vendor. It's coming to Oconomowoc High School. It will know that it's me just because I did the requisition. It tells me the unit cost. And if I need to go back, this is the code from the Amazon catalog, but it also will generate a purchase order number or requisition number, which is this number right here. So that's what the purchasing office would look at. Then I need to pay for it out of a requisition account. So I have a few different options for accounts. These are some of the accounts for the school district, and you can kind of see there's tons of them. These are just the accounts that I can look at. I'm going to take it out of one of my accounts. I have a DECA account, a budget account, and a account for my HSB Business Strategies class. So this is all done pretty much. I just need to hit submit for approval, and then the pens would be here probably on Monday or Tuesday. It usually takes a little bit longer than it would be for a home order. So I'm not going to submit it for approval right now, just because I need to see if I actually need those. So anyway, so that's kind of purchasing from an electronic standpoint. And it's a really fun position, and you can kind of think about where you want to work, and if you like shopping, this is something that you could do. So what is purchasing? Buying goods and services. This is a video, I think, on purchasing, or a little bit more of a definition. These are what they're also called. So specialists, agents, managers, procurement managers, or buyers. These are some job opportunities that are available on Monster. So if you want to look at like what kinds of jobs there are in purchasing, and then a little bit more on procurement. What do they buy? So like the videos that you watched yesterday, they might buy raw materials or parts, equipment, finished products like clothes or shoes, supplies like post-it notes or pens, furniture for your office or for your business, uniforms, or services. Three types of purchasing. You can buy something and then resell it, like any retailer that you go to, like Best Buy, you would buy something, um, they would buy something um, like your cell phone, and then they would resell it to you. So they would buy from Apple and then resell it to you. Buy for transformation, meaning like raw materials, like the pencil you saw in the video, and making it into a pencil, and then buying it for business use, like pens or pencils. Their goal is to find the right supplier. Suppliers are called vendors at the right price, the right quantity, the necessary quality to make sure that they actually can use it in the product, and acceptable terms. Normally in class, I would go through these in a little bit more detail. This is just an example of terms. Normally, if you charge something on an account, you would have 30 days to pay it if you don't pay it for it right away. Sometimes they'll have something that looks like this, 210 net 30, meaning you get a 2% discount if you pay that invoice within 10 days, but the remaining amount or the net amount is due within 30 days. So this is kind of unusual today just because so much is purchased on credit. But that is something like if you're buying some $100,000 piece of equipment, you might get a discount for paying part of it or all of it in a short period of time. So here's the purchasing process. If there's a need, think about that manufacturing video that you watched, like the pencil video. If you need lead, you look at what the specs are for the lead. What kind of lead do you want to buy? What is the necessary quality that you need to buy? You make that decision, and then just select a supplier. You might ask for bids. Like when we built East Campus, we asked for several bids from different companies to see who would give us what we need for the least amount. I just touched my eye, which you're not supposed to do, but I'm just at my house. Negotiate the bidding process to get the lowest bid. You look at the credentials of the person who's doing the job to make sure that they're doing what they should be doing, that they have a good credit standing, that they have essentially a good rating. Then you make a purchase agreement with them or a contract with them to make sure that they do what they're supposed to do on time. Then you might order from them and evaluate if this is a good supplier or not. That is it for purchasing. I hope you have a great day and you can do some online shopping today to practice your purchasing skills. Tell your parents I gave you the okay, just something little though, maybe some Flair pens. That'd be great. And I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your day.